Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, hello, Root Beer. Hello, we've got one person already back. How is everyone? I hope everyone's had a great week. I hope everyone's having a good weekend now. Oh, guys, I'm so excited to be back. I'm so excited to be back here drawing with you guys again today. I'm so sorry I missed last week's Tuesday stream. I was so mad. I was so mad. I did not get enough sleep. So I do apologize for that. We're back on the grind today. Hopefully this Tuesday as well. We'll have to see. Why did you turn on the only subscribers? Number one, it's a bit of a minimum like chat moderation thing. If only subscribers can like chat, only people who like want to support me and want to say something worthwhile are gonna chat, you know. Oh, guys, I'm so excited. Should we get into it? Yeah, it's 12. Okay, we can get into it. Oh, I should probably explain this. So what you're seeing right here, I have committed a sin. I have committed an artistic sin. Instead of working on artfight attacks, I decided to make a little PNG tuber for myself. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. We'll continue today, though. We've got a couple of revenges to go through. And new attacks. Okay, let's go check Artfight. Do a little bit of an update situation. See what we're up to. I think it's nice to start the stream with a bit of an, you know, a little bit of an update to see how things are going. Comedy still in the lead with 34.63%. And currently, Mystery is still in last place with 32.26%. We've still got just over 2 weeks left. And I've got a couple of attacks. I've gotten attacked a couple of times. So we've got a lot of revenges to get through. Okay, Root Beer's outfight attack update, 84 attacks there. Yeah, that sounds about right. I figured you're about this far, and Pathetic might be as well. We'll see which one of you two gets the lead on that one. Okay, I'm just going to explain my screen to you guys. I forgot to do that. So this is a revenge for Sherbert. Let me pull out the character. This is the character Nyx. Hold on. Come on, show up. Thank you. Sorry, I have to minimize my OBS. Okay. Yeah, so this is the character Nyx. Now Sherbert drew this really lovely attack for me. I can show you guys. Hold on. Let's pop that back the way it was. Where's my lovely art fight? Now, I'm going to show you guys some of the attacks I've gotten. I have to show them. I have to show them off, okay, guys? Okay, first up, we've gotten a revenge from Lord 10. If you remember from, I think, the first? Or was it the second? I don't know. One of my first or second streams, I drew Lord Tem's character Exot. And look what they drew for me! Look at that! Oh, this is such a lovely drawing. I'm so excited. I only saw it this morning. It's already a couple days old. And I didn't check, so I didn't see this. But they drew my little goober. They drew my little Maven probe in Subnautica. That is so cool. It's really cool. I love it very much. Kinda knew that comedy was gonna win from the start, and I hate that we're dead last, but I did see the points going up a little bit. Yeah, don't say that comedy is gonna win. We've got over 2 weeks. Mind you, I can already feel the burnout. If I feel like that, I'm telling you right now, other people in comedy are gonna feel it as well. So nothing's set in stone yet. Okay. Next up, I've gotten an attack from Jelly Moon. And this is a beautiful, like, traditional piece. Look at that. I think it's, what's the medium? Oh, okay, they didn't say. I'm guessing these are crayons. Look at that. It's so lovely. I need to revenge. I need to revenge them as well. I haven't even picked out a character of theirs yet. I am so behind, guys. I'm so sorry. This is all because of work. Because I'm employed. I'm so sorry. This is not... I wish I could revenge faster and reply faster. So if I don't immediately do that, just know I'm busy. I'm so sorry. Now I'm going to show you this attack. I was so hyped when I got this. This is the first person that drew my OC Nathan. Oh my god, look at that. I am so... we're revenging them at some point very soon. And look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I am so happy with this. This is the first time someone's actually drawn one of my... That's the last OC that hasn't been drawn by anyone. This is the first, like... Well, wait, no. Second piece. Second piece. I got revenged. Someone revenged me by drawing him. But this is like the first time I've like actually been attacked. And it was someone that wasn't Amara or Maven. So I am so happy with these. Like, guys, thank you so much if you've attacked me, if you're revenging. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I didn't even show Sherbet. Hold on. Give me a second. Where's Sherbet? Yeah, this is what they drew for me. Look at it. Deep sea exploration. I love the way it's my little probe is like stuck to the little what would you call that? It's a type of rock structure, right? Like when it's connected. Like I guess you could call it a cave entrance. But I love that. I love the pose. That's so cool. I love that so much. So we're gonna revenge them today. Speaking of traditional, I don't know if the next attack I want to do traditional instead of my usual digital because I have school soon and we draw on traditional. Yeah, go for it. I mean, artfight is all about doing different things, right? I'm probably not going to do any traditional revenges because I haven't drawn on paper in 2 years, I want to say. I'm not too sure. So I don't do that, especially also because it's really hard to get the traditional into a digital space where it looks nice and you can, you know, hand it over to someone where it's a nice image. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get straight into it. So next to me, I've got a little bit of a snack situation going on. I've got my dried cranberries and cashews and whatnot, and I've got a glass of water. And I even still have some chocolate chip cookies over here. I'm gonna try and not touch those because they're crumbly as hell and my microphone is right beneath me. So I'm gonna avoid those as best as possible. But again, if you hear any snacking or any slurping noises, I'm so sorry. I really do. I really am. It's a bad situation right now. But I'm not going to mute up every single time just because I'm eating. Sorry. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get going. I'm probably also going to get rid of my limit. These past couple of streams, I've talked a lot about having a limit of 2 to 3 hours. Or it started out as 1 hour, but it's no longer an hour anymore. But I think I'm going to get rid of it. Worst case scenario, I'm just gonna finish 1 attack every stream, which is not that bad. It's still good. I think it's still a good ratio. I was interested in getting more than 1 attack done though, but we'll see if this works out today. If not, it's fine. It's fine. Thing is, I can feel the burnout. I can feel that I'm slightly getting like annoyed with the entire situation. So I feel like this is going to be the last time I'm actually going to participate in artfight. I was about to call it fart-eyed. So this is going to be my first and my last time, potentially. Depends. I just have too much going on during July's. For whatever reason. I don't even know why it's such a busy month for me. But, yeah. So this character from Sherbet belongs to the Cult of the Lamb universe. I guess that's what you could call it. So I've never played Cult of the Lamb, but it looks like a super cool game. It looks like really... It's so stylized. It really reminds me of Hollow Knight. So I'm thinking about potentially playing it at some point. Although I can't promise that I'm any good at it. If streaming has taught me one thing, it's that I'm actually like super bad at video games, which is sad to say because I love playing video games. And I did enjoy playing Paleo on stream. But, you know, if you kind of suck at it, you start getting a little bit insecure. Okay. Yeah, and you can tell, first drawing of the day. Things aren't going to be super smooth, although I am liking my line art so far. I'm going to try not to jinx it, though. This is a really cool character design, and part of the reason why I chose it as well is because it's a dragon, guys! I haven't drawn a dragon in so long. I used to be mostly, like, purely a dragon artist. Plus my OCs, but I feel like they also count because one of them can shapeshift into a dragon, but yeah, I'm so excited I get to draw a dragon again. I have not gotten a lot of dragons on my, you know, attack list, on my hit list. So, we're gonna change that today. I've also watched this. Okay, this is going to be super important for you guys. I have no power over anybody. I cannot control anybody's actions. But if I can control, like, if I can make you guys do one thing, I want you to watch Mumbo Jumbo's latest video. I need you guys to do that for me, please. Pretty please. If you're an artist, please watch it. It is such an enjoyable watch. And it teaches you, I kid you not, his video almost made me want to try landscapes again, which is super hard to do. But I've been feeling kind of motivated to try that again because of that video, so I think you should totally watch it. I watched it this morning and it changed the way I looked at landscapes and how to properly capture them. So I mean, it's taught a lot of things that I already know thanks to my degree, but it's kind of put them into a more practical situation where I can see how you could use it, I guess, is the best way I can explain it. Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of the line variation today. I hope we can keep that going. So this is a very unique perspective for me. I usually don't draw characters from below. So we'll see how this goes, okay? I'm hoping I can make it look not weird, but we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna draw the eye in later. I'm gonna wait with that. Okay, the crown. So this character is supposed to be a... And Sherbet, if you're ever watching this, please correct me. I have not played the game, so I'm purely going off of the wiki and things that is in your, like, in your description of the character. But they are supposed to be like a type of god from the game. And apparently gods have kind of been, like, sort of killed, or something happened to the gods in Cult of the Lamb. I've only had a quick overview of the lore, so sorry about if I've gotten any of those details wrong. I'm gonna draw the eye in later. I kind of want to give the eye maybe a bit of a 3D look, just a little. Okay, we got that. Oh, the spikes in the bag. Forgot about them. I'm thinking if maybe I should go the route of trying more of a rendering style again with this piece. One thing that I do really, I think I need to do more, especially with drawing dragons, is actually, put more detail into it. I find that my dragons often look flat because I don't add any detail when it comes to the scales and stuff like that. So I might try and change that today. We'll see how it's gonna go. I'm still gonna try and set a 2-hour limit for myself. Try and adhere to that as best as possible. But I'm not gonna be too mad if it's not gonna work. Worst case scenario, I'll just draw one thing today. Okay. Should I go for a 3D eye? So I'm not sure about the eye, like what this actually is. If this is like the eye seems to move with the character, I take it, because the eye is looking in a totally different direction. Or, well, it's looking in the same direction, but it's not, center. So I think the eye can move. So I'm wondering... Maybe the eye should look down there as well. So that it kind of looks like it's looking at you. That doesn't look like it's looking at me. Hold on. I'm gonna turn it into more of a slit eye later on, I believe. Or maybe now. Get that curvature going a little bit. I was finally brave enough to block my ex-friend. Oh. Congratulations, I think. It sounds like they were toxic or something, if you're like brave enough to do it. Yeah, good on you. Taking people out of your life. That sounds a lot more. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. Removing people from your life that are harmful to you or that cause you stress it's hard. It's hard. I'm very lucky that I've never had to do it. That none of the people I'm around are toxic. But good on you. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. July has been a tough month so far. Does the character have cat eyes? Okay, at the very least they're very thin, so I'm gonna try and stick to that. Yeah, they told me they hated me for a year, and then not even an hour later sent me a voice message of them saying some bullcrap, so I stopped texting them, and they kept texting me back. Yeah, that definitely, yeah, that's not a real friend. That is not a real friend. Yeah. This is kind of hard because it's not easy to tell, but if someone is being mean to you and tells you that they don't like you, they're not a friend. Always make sure you've got your boundaries and make it clear to them, because a lot of people, if they notice that they can't that you're not taking any abuse or any shit from them, they will stop because they can tell that they can't like have a hold on you. Oh yeah, I like those eyes. I'm actually gonna make this full black as well. Okay, I actually like this. Wow. Okay, that actually went pretty fast. I'm very happy with that. A fast line art? Today? On stream? Didn't know that was possible. Okay. I'm gonna remove the sketch. I don't want to see it anymore. Okay, I'm gonna do it the lazy... I mean, I can't call this the lazy way. This is the most efficient way to do it. But I hate the selection tool in Procreate. I come back every week and I notice just how annoying it is. I'm wondering if maybe one of my next attacks will be a vector illustration. Like, maybe I should do it in Affinity, one of the designs. I want to try something new where I don't have to live with this horrid selection tool. Because look how boring this looks. It's barely showing up on screen. Yay, beautiful. There's a dotted line turning up in a darker line. Beautiful, beautiful. Great content. So I heard about some art fight drama. Apparently, some people are having issues with the fact that you're supposed to say thank you. You're not supposed to say thank you after getting an attack. Apparently, some people had an issue with that. Which is so weird. You should absolutely be saying thank you, shouldn't you? Unless the attack, like, went against your permissions and your boundaries. I feel like saying thank you is, like, the bare minimum. You're getting free art. I mean, I knew about that. And this is my first time participating. Where are my lines ending? Okay, good. Come on, we're almost done. We're almost done with this stupid selection tool. I have been thinking about something that really annoys me about my brush. I love this brush, the Jinx sketch one. But the only downside is you see those really weak bits where it's not a proper black. I think the way to work around it is just to duplicate my line art layer and merge the two together. I think that might actually solve the issue. Because I still want to keep it like a nice and thin line, but I want it to be completely black to make color filling easier. So I'm gonna try that later, see if that works. Hold on, I missed a bit over here. Okay. Damn, good. We got it. We got it. We got it. Gonna move this bad boy up here, and I'm gonna make it a bit smaller. Probably gonna pop it over here. I think that's the best. That's my best bit, yeah. Okay. Now. Oh. There's a bit of shading going on, so I'm hoping I'm picking the right colors here. Hold on. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna go check. I want to check the characters if they have, if that character has like different images attached to them, so I can see what is going on. If potentially they have a proper, no, they don't. Okay, that's all good. We'll work it. We'll work with what we got. Sherbet, I'm so sorry if this is the wrong colors. Please let me know. La 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 la. Oh, guys, I played a prank on my Instagram followers today. We'll see if they even notice. Instead of sending them a link to my live, so I made a story. I always do this where I say like, oh, I'm live, come join me, and it's a link to either my YouTube or my Twitch, wherever I'm streaming. Instead of sending them to my live, I sent them to Rick Astley. We'll see if anybody notices. They're gonna get Rick rolled to hell. By the way, guys, let me know if the music's not loud enough. I have twiddled around with it. I like the music to be really quiet, but still like a little bit there in the background. Oh, I'm putting this on a bad layer. I just noticed I'm putting this on a bad layer. I'm gonna put it on this one. I don't like when on one layer there's two different colors that are touching. Kind of bothers me. And since the character design is such a dark blue, I think we can work really well with some cool lighting. I think I can finally add my rim light back in. Remind me, guys. Remind me to add rim light, please. I forget too often. Okay, so the eyes are the same blue as the spikes. Ah, yeah. Forgot about that. Are the eyes white? Yeah, they are. Let me guess, pure white? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay, now horns. I can put the horns on that layer. That's going to be fine. Those are some really cool horn designs. I like dragons with like super wild horns. Like it doesn't fully make sense, but it's also still based in reality. I really like that. I've been thinking about new TV shows to watch. I am not getting anywhere. I'm so stuck in my ways. There's something so specific that I want that it's going to be super hard for me to find anything. I'm not really a movie person. I'm really more into TV shows. They're kind of a little bit more long term. So they're really nice if you just want to watch something before you go to bed. I could not be bothered with movies. I think the only movies that I would watch on repeat are Bullet Train and Spider-Verse. I think those are my only movies that I would watch every night before going to bed if they weren't like super long. Okay, we have the base colors in. Do I? Yeah, I have them. Okay, good. Now, I am going to add a little bit of a couple of those blue specks. Now, question is, do I have a brush that allows me to do that? Didn't we have... No, not airbrushing. Spray paint. Do we have a nice speckle? Right. Oh, that could work. Do I have it? Okay, yeah, I'm on a new layer. Okay, that can work. I'm not a big fan of the texture, but I think that's fine. Okay. Where are they? They're mainly on the back. Oh, no, they're also on the face. Okay, so they're on the extremities, face, and I'm guessing the back. Yeah. Oops. So I'm just gonna add some here. I'm gonna screw around with the spacing. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Not that much. Not that much. Just... Come on. No, that's... like that. Let's try that. See if that works. Okay, let's add a bit of size variation into that, I think. Okay, no. Now the spacing's too close. Ah, this is tough. It's also one of those awful drag and drop brushes. So if this doesn't work in like 2 seconds, I'm going to switch. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna clear that. I'm gonna take a different brush, or hopefully something with a little less texture. What about snow? Hold on. Oh my god, wait, this is almost perfect. It's almost got this like airbrushed effect. So it's very nice and subtle. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that very much. Oh yeah, I think this fits. Oh, I might be using this later on. Oh crap. I forgot to use the selection tool though. So I might be using this later on for a little bit of a reflective effect on the scales. I think that would be cool as hell. Okay. I am also going to go in with a bit of an airbrush just to the base color because there's a darker color and I'm not 100% sure that this is shading. I actually think this is supposed to be part of the character design. So I'm going to try and add that in. Just a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna pick up the main color again. Just reduce it a little bit. Yeah. Okay. I think that's fine. Okay. I am already gonna throw in a background. I'm thinking maybe a nice dark purple. Yeah, and then later on, once we add in the rim light, we add a little bit of atmospheric pizzazz. It's gonna look super cool. Okay. Now, I'm gonna start with a bit of eye shading. I'm gonna treat myself today. Starting with the good stuff first. Who said that? Who said what? Do you want the shading to be a little bit, not too much, not too much? Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I can't help myself. I'm gonna add the highlight now. I'm actually gonna go for a little bit of a, not a circular one. I find that if you want to add like, if you want to make it look more like a glinting eye, it kind of looks, it's better to do like a little line more than circular. Didn't you see the message before that? What? No, I only see your messages. I don't see anybody else's. If there is a ghost in this chat, show yourself. No, I'm sorry, it's just you. Let me pull out the digital Ouija board. Let's see. Nah, I'm not sure what you're referring to. I'm gonna add a wee highlight on this one as well. I don't know if this is a real eye, so I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Maybe this doesn't even reflect. But I don't care. It's an eye, it's gonna get a little reflection. Okay, obviously gotta add my chromatic aberration. Okay, yeah. I think this is good. Should I be adding the same shading to the top eye? Yeah. Yep, I'm gonna do that. I said women look more hot in suits and men look more hot in dresses. Did you? I did not see it. Sorry. Low-key agree with you, though. I love a man in a short little maid dress. I'll do you one better. Men in booty shorts. Oh, they're censoring you. Maybe you're not supposed to be saying it then. Then again, YouTube will censor you for the smallest issue. You're not the first person that got censored in chat. I don't know what the other person was trying to say. Maybe they were actually trying to say something bad, but it wouldn't be the first time. Okay, now this blue bit. Okay, I can't get the shading right now. Of course. Actually, I'm going to put that on the other side. Come on. Don't be so big. Why are you so big? Come on. Don't like that. This lemon watercolor smudge. Also updated my 66 character if you want to see that with this info. Maybe later. I'm not gonna look at anything at the moment that on stream that's not like an attack. I want to stay locked in. Especially after last week, I wasted so much time. Okay, actually I'm gonna leave it at that. We'll see. Maybe I'll do some changes later. Actually, what the hell am I doing? Let's do this. I find this to be a very effective way to shade the eyes. To, you know, just give the pupil a bit of a bit more pizzazz. Okay. Now, light. Where's the light coming from? Oh, this is something I have not thought about when I made the sketch. Because we're coming in from a low angle. I feel like maybe the light should also come in from a lower angle. Which means I'm gonna have to change the way I shade things. I'm so used to the top-down shading. I'm so used to it. Oh, I have to think about this. Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna put the rim light. The rim light's gonna come from the bottom. So I'm actually gonna add that before I add anything else. Because I think adding like a rim light is... It's gonna help me set the direction and the mood a little bit more. Let's hope I'm right about that and I'm not just bullshitting. And we'll see what this is gonna look like. Maybe it's gonna look good. Maybe it's gonna look shit. We'll see. And that is the problem where I might wanna... Come on, where's my old selection? No! My old selection is gone, okay. I'm gonna do that. Select. That's the way to do it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna increase my stabilization. My hands are shaky today. I didn't have proper breakfast. I say as if that would change anything. My hands are in general very shaky. I would not be a good surgeon. But I find properly eating sometimes helps. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I think having some cool rim lighting come from the bottom would be really cool. It's something different. Might be good for me to get out of my comfort zone. I just want some very thin rim light around the mouth. To show that the mouth is not, you know, just a line. And we're gonna do the same thing with the ears. Okay. Also, I do apologize for any rapid canvas rotating. I sometimes forget that I'm on stream and that maybe I should do it less. Okay, I'm wondering about the crown. Because I feel like the crown's not getting a lot of light if it's coming from the bottom. So I'm gonna leave it at that, and then we're gonna fix that later. Okay. Now, guys, what color rim light? What color rim light? I'm thinking potentially purple. Again, because the background's purple. The other option we could do is we could go for an orange if we want to go complementary. I might actually do some kind of pinkish purple. And see what that looks like. And we're gonna put that ad on there. Okay. Now we've got one direction of light. Hold on. Give me a sec. I had to fix my headset. Okay. I'm actually thinking these little bits here, the spikes in the back, I feel like I should make them glow, shouldn't I? Wouldn't that be cool? But only... yeah, like that. Oh my god, look at that. I like that. Just gonna put that into the back. Because I don't want to see it. Can I set this to add as well? Okay. I love making things glow. Now, okay, I'm gonna merge that down. That's fine. I think I can merge that as well. Okay, now I could actually do it the smart way, and after I've textured everything, I can actually shade on one layer. Should I do that? Maybe I should. Okay, the horns. I'm just gonna add a little bit of texture to the horns. Not much, not much. Just maybe make that a little bit lighter. So that way I can give it like the illusion that there's ridges. You know? Like that, not too much. I don't want to make it too different. I just want to add a little bit of detail to them. That looks fine. No, that looks weird. That looks wonky. I could go for rounded ridges. I feel like that might be more sensible for the type of horn that this is. Because it's branching off in so many directions. That might actually make more sense. Yeah, okay. I think this is good. I'm just gonna lower the opacity a little. I just want it to shine through just a wee bit. Not much, not much. Yeah, you can barely see it on screen. That's good. That's a good sign. I want it to be very, very weak. Yeah. Now the crown, I'd love to know if that's metallic. If I should be adding a bit of a metallic twinge to the crown. I might try that. We'll see what it looks like. Come on. I'm just adding random bits into there. You'll see why in a minute. I'm gonna do a bit of hue shifting. Not much, not much. I'm thinking if I blur this just a wee bit. If I put this on hard mix invert. Okay, never mind. Don't invert it. That's not what I meant. Okay, hard mix is not working the way I want it to. What else? Oh, screen. Hold on. Screen is good. I might have to smudge a couple things though. Some of the shading does not make sense, but I just want a little bit of color variation in there. Not much. Doesn't have to make sense. Doesn't have to make sense. Just needs to be something that's not the same. I'm not entirely a fan of it. What if I set it to add? Okay. Yeah, okay. that's a little bit better. It's not perfect, but we can refine later. Okay, now I am going to merge all of these bad boys. Oh, crap. No, wait. Forgot the ears. For the ears, I'm just going to do some very, very simple, just a little bit of a shading thing going on. Just how much? Just make it look like there's like fur in there. Based on the character design, I take it the dragon has some fur, but not much. I hope I'm right about that. Okay, yeah, we want it to be very subtle. Just a little bit of something in there. I wonder when the other one's gonna get here, or if they ever show the other one. The other one. The other sweat. The other sweat that sometimes watches my streams. Yeah, not sure. We'll see. Sometimes people have things to do. I'm not gonna be mad or anything if someone doesn't show up. I mean, it happens. God knows I can't show up to everything. Okay. We've got a couple of glowing bits. We've got rim light. Now, what I need is like the actual shadow that I have not added in anywhere yet. So we're just gonna go in. I'm gonna keep this on normal for now. And I am going to make it red. I need to be able to see. Sorry, guys. I need to be able to see what I'm doing. So we're just making this red. Okay. I think now is a good time to pull out a reference. Need to make sure I'm getting the lighting right. Where's that handy dandy little reference where you can see what the face looks like from different angles? Oh, I found it last time. Oh! There it is. Okay. I'm using like human faces for reference, so I'm hoping this is going to be fine. Okay, yeah, the red is a very stark contrast, Jesus. I need it to be strong though, I need to be able to see. I'm getting old, guys. I can't see. I'm gonna do that thing where the one in the back is a lot more in shadow. Just to fully hammer home the depth and to show that it's like way further in the background. Eyes, that's gonna be this area. It do be very red. Okay, I'm fully guessing here, guys. I'm fully guessing here. I haven't touched like I haven't touched dragon shading in so long. I'm hoping I'm doing this right. I'm actually doing this wrong. Hold on. I'm still gonna finish it because I can still use what I've just drawn. To configure some stuff. Okay. Hold on, let's remove this bit. So what I'm trying to add here is a little bit of a scowl, I guess. Just a little bit. We're gonna have to go back in and fix some stuff. Okay. And this bit, I'm gonna see if I can do the super smart thing that everybody should do. I'm just gonna... Okay, hold on. This is ginormous. No, not that big. Just gonna soften a couple of those little bits over here. Oops. Can I please change my brush? Please. Okay, I'm not a big fan of it. We'll see what it looks like when the colors are like properly on it. If it still looks bad. If, then I'm gonna change it again. Again, I'm just guessing here. Okay, I'm just gonna go take that around. I don't know why shading from the top is so much harder for me, because it's basically the same thing as light, just reversed. I just have to pretend that I'm lighting from the top, and maybe that should be fine. Okay, same thing with you. I'm just gonna add a couple of hair strands in there so it actually looks like something. Guys, we're halfway through June. July. Isn't that crazy? Time is passing so fast. Okay, it's getting somewhere. I think that's not bad. Okay. Now for the spikes on the back, I'm actually going to change my shading just a little bit, and I'm just going to add like this little thing in the middle. Like that. Just to kind of make the shape a little bit more interesting than just a 2D triangle. It's like I'm adding in a little shark fin here. Yeah. Okay, that's not bad, I hope. Now, we gotta change the color. I'm wondering if I should go like further like into the blue purple here. And turn that on, multiply. Oh yeah, I think that was a good idea. I'm not a fan of the snout. I'm gonna have to change some things. I'm gonna completely remove this. It's not looking right. Actually gonna make it a little bit sharp in the front. I don't know why I'm making this so hard for myself, because I feel like the answer's like right here and I'm just too stupid to notice. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit better. However, I think I'm getting the shading wrong here. I think that's what's bothering me. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit better. I think this thing would be casting a shadow as well. This thing, I mean, it's the crown, right? Same with the ear. I think the ear would be casting a shadow as well. Same with that. Okay. Yeah, I like that shading a little bit more. It's not perfect. It's gonna have to be fine. I don't want to spend too long on this. I'm not sure how strongly I should have the shadows. Not too much, but just a little bit. Okay. Subsurface scattering time. I think I'm gonna go with a blue. Because the character's like a grayish blue, a dark one. Just gotta make sure it stays on the skin and doesn't go on anything else. Although I feel like I should be adding different colors of subsurface scattering in like different areas. I feel like that would be cool. Oh, Jesus, that's not what I wanted. So like the skin is blue, but maybe on the back spikes, I might be adding a different color. Because I do think it's a nice effect. I don't think it should just be used for skin. I think that's a bit boring. So I'm gonna use like a purplish for the back spikes. Oh yeah, I feel like this fits in nicely. This is going to be a very purple-blue image. Which I absolutely love, by the way. Purple-blue. Perfect color scheme. Peak. Can't get any better. Okay, and for the horns... Oh, maybe a pinkish red. I don't know, these colors are speaking to me. We'll see if this works, by the way. If maybe it could be a chance that the blending mode does not like this. We'll see. Okay, do I have everything? Yeah, okay. Should I add it to the crown? No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. I'm gonna go set this to overlay just to check what this looks like. Okay, so it's coming out well on the body and the spikes. It's not truly coming to fruition up here with the horns. That's fine. I'm gonna set this to 3. 3 here. 3 good. Oh, it is barely disappearing. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Okay, just having a drink. Sorry. Gonna have a little snack as well. Remember to stay hydrated. Sit up straight for a couple minutes. I've already been going for an hour. Wow. Okay, we're almost done, which means we're gonna get done under 2 hours, hopefully. Okay, that's enough. Let's get back into drawing. Okay, I'm just trying to add a couple of, like, I don't know what you would call this, bounce light or something. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. I'm just making things up as I go. Just adding a little bit of extra shading here. I feel like there should be a different color though. Yeah, we can make it blue. Because I mean, there's so much blue and purple in this area. I feel like blue makes a little bit more sense. If the rim light's already pink, purple. Okay. Like that. Now, I want to add a couple of scales, maybe? Just a bit of a, like, scale effect. So I'm thinking I'll make that on a new layer. Now, what's a good scale brush? Would an enemy do the job? I need something with, like, the tiniest bit of texture, but and soft. Maybe watercolor's the way to go. No. Okay, that's not the type of texture that I wanted. What about chocolate? I love chocolate. No, that's the wrong type of texture. Ah, I wish I knew what I was looking for. Nah. I'm looking for something. I don't even know what I'm looking for. That would work if it didn't have its stupid paper texture underneath it. Nah, pencils are gonna be too textured. This one's not gonna work, right? No. I want one with like a soft edge. Kind of like this, but I want it to be shaped differently, like not circle shaped. Well, what do you do? Nah, you got too much texture. Sorry. This would almost work, but it doesn't have that softness around the edges. I may not have any other choice, and I'll have to go with anemone or something. What about here? Nah. What about you? Nope. I'm probably not going to get what I want, which is such a shame. No, I'm not going to find anything in the textures. What is this? Oh, God, no. Nope, 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 nope. That's just elements, eh? Materials, no, there's not going to be anything here. What about the wet sponge? Ah, that would... This one is... no, that's a little bit too much. Would the smooth brush be a good idea? That could work, but I would like it to be a little bit more blurred around the edges. Ah, okay. Well, we're going with one of the basics then. Okay. Or should we? Or should we? Hold on, I'm thinking of something. Hold on, where's my thinking? Where's my thinking face? Here, I'm thinking of something. I'm thinking. Never mind. I can't think of anything. We'll just go for... Oops. We'll just go for the regular. I could do my own brush. Like, I don't have to, like, do that. But... Actually, that's not too bad of an idea. I could make my own brush. Okay. I can change the spacing jitter. That's not what I want. I wish I could change the size jitter. I don't think I can. Pull off. Okay, let's just go to shape. There has to be something here. I've never looked through this library before, so... Crusty. Disco ball. Gloop. Gloop. Oh my god, wait. Orbs? Hello, orbs. Hold on, I'm gonna take the orbs. I want to see what the orbs do. Okay, they're not perfect. I wish I could add like a shape jitter to it. No, that's just pressure taper. No, I don't like that. It could be a really nice. This could be a good scale brush if I could actually like randomize it a little bit more. Not like that. That's not what I wanted to. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back to the fall off because like this is pissing me off. I just want a bit of fall off. Yeah. Okay. What does azimuth do? What's the difference here? Okay, we're doing touch only then. Rotation. No. Scatter? No. Okay. Should we add some grain to it? Because I did say I wanted just a little bit of texture to it. Oh, look at that. I get some sketch paper. I wonder if I can get one that looks a bit like skin. Clay clouds. Oh, that's a good noise. Ink. Fine hair. Graphite. Leather. Let's take leather. I think leather's good. It's a bit strong. This doesn't change anything. Yeah, let's set the scale down really low. Depth, offset jitter, blood mode, rendering. I'm going to stay away from this one. I'm probably also going to stay away from the wet mix. And then I just want a little bit of a... Oh, this is the... I need this one. Let's do 10%. Just so that we're changing the hue a little bit. I think that's going to be a nice way to add stuff. I'm not going to do anything to the color pressure. Dynamics. What does size? Does size actually increase my brush? Okay, it does. And a little bit bigger. Okay, a little bit here. Okay, can I not set the max size? I want... Okay, that might be a bit much. Not that much. Okay, minimum size. I'm gonna put that here. Okay. We're just gonna see what this is gonna do. No idea what I just made. It could actually work. If I set this to something like multiply. Actually, no, the other one. I should do this like on screen. I'm gonna change the color and make this. Okay. I feel like I just wasted 5 minutes because I don't actually like the way it looks. It's not a bad texture, but it's not randomized enough. And at the same time, not precise enough to work for proper scales. It works fine for this. Like from far, I think that's fine. Because it does still give a little bit of like an implication of like scales being there. Not too much. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave it, but I'm gonna add... I always come back to this one. I think that's probably the best one. I am still gonna go and add in some scales, I think. Preferably in a color that I can see. And don't worry, I'm not going to add too many. I just want them in a couple of like light spots. Yeah. I know. I know I'm playing copyrighted music apparently. You know what? I'll turn it off then. I'll turn it off. Okay. It's gonna be pretty quiet. That's okay. Okay, so I just want them a little bit down here. Now you're gonna notice that I'm gonna be very bad at drawing scales. I'm just gonna pop a couple here just for marking. Just want a little bit of something. Not much. Just something. So I'm gonna erase half of those again later. You'll see what I mean by that. The reason I still kind of want to draw them all out is mainly just to kind of get an idea of where they're gonna sit and which ones are gonna be gone. Still here, by the way? Yeah, I know, Root Beer. I can see who's watching the stream. I know. Thank you. Sorry if I'm not chatting with you much. I'm lost in my own thoughts trying to figure out how to draw scales the most efficient way. I actually hate drawing scales now that I think about it. This is the worst thing ever. So when drawing scales, you have to be like pretty careful because you want the biggest scales to be closer to the back and the smallest ones closer as they get to the stomach area. And then you just kind of dot a couple of little ones in here every now and then. Doesn't actually look too bad. I don't hate it. However, I'm getting kind of tired of this. So I am going to try and copy this. Yeah. I'm cheating right now. But that's okay. You can cheat as long as you're doing it with your own art. I think that's fine. I should probably turn this into a brush at some point, but not today. I'm not going to be learning from my mistakes. Okay. Looks a little bit like a giraffe right now. But I promise, once I put on a blending mode and put on the proper color, it's gonna look way better. It's gonna look way better. First up. Oh, oops. These are not on the same layer, I just noticed. Okay. See how I'm slightly just erasing them a little bit? In the front? I'm actually gonna just do it a little bit on the back as well. Just to kind of show that the scales are there, but they're kind of being affected by the light, you know? Should I put this on multiply? Or should I go light? Oh, color dodge is cool. I might do color dodge. Only got 3 attacks done today and I feel sad because I would like to do 5. 3 attacks is good. Look at me. Look at me. I've done 1 and almost 2 hours have passed. Trust, I know what it feels like. I haven't been sticking to mine as well. Last week I only got 5 attacks done. My usual is 6. So that was kind of sad, but that's okay, you know? You can't always do your full number. No one's going to be mad at you if you don't finish the whole thing. You're probably going to be the only one that's going to notice or be mad at it. That is fine. Don't push yourself too hard. If you can't do it, you can't do it. That's fine. Oh yeah, see how it's like this very subtle effect. So I'm actually gonna, the ones here in the shadow, I'm gonna make sure these are barely visible. Now, color wise, I actually want to change the color a little bit. What if I do this? Just gonna see if any of them do, if they look the way I want them to. Now, color dodge is the closest. Just gonna go lower the opacity a little bit. Okay. You see this? Now we've got a couple of scales that show up, but not too much. Okay. Now, I want to do something in the background. I'm thinking, hold on, let me read the character description. Hold on, be right back, be right back. I'm gonna read the character description of this Nyx. Because I want to know if, I would love to add like some lightning in the back. I think I could add lightning. I think I could. There's nothing in the description that says I can't do that. Besides, I don't get to use lightning a lot. Lightning is cool as hell. And we don't have lightning. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Does this work? Ugh. Okay, that's a yucky texture. I don't know if I like that. I am looking. That could work, yeah. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I haven't drawn lightning in 5 years. In 5 years. Careful, I'm about to pull out a fucking reference for lightning because apparently I don't know. Wait, hold on. It's actually looking like lightning. It's actually looking like it. I just have to do some work. Okay. Pro tip if you're doing lightning, make sure to keep your stabilization like at the bottom. You don't want any kind of stabilization for that because it allows you to randomize your movements a lot more to make actual like randomized shapes. Sherbet, I'm so sorry if you didn't want lightning with your character. You're getting lightning, I'm sorry. I'm adding a lot of lightning. I'm going a little bit ham actually. I don't know if that's a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna copy. Set that to add. I'm gonna do it the same way as I do with room lighting, where on this one, I'm just going to make this like fucking neon purple. Okay. Add caution blur. Not too much. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at the aura. Look at the aura that this character has. Oh, wait, I screwed up. Now that I have lightning, I need to add a secondary, like, rim light, actually. I should be adding another... You know what? I'm gonna remove my current rim light and I'm gonna put it somewhere else. Because now my fucking rim light doesn't make sense because I decided I'm gonna put it here like an idiot. Now the rim light has to come from the top. Damn it. Can I... do this? No, I cannot. Okay, fine. Select that. Yeah, let's go. Why is it so large? Okay. I'm doing this very roughly because I feel like it's gonna look probably gonna look better if I do it a little bit roughly. Hold on, it would be over here. I'm gonna go remove that eyebrow. I think I'm going to. Come on, unalpha lock, please. I need to go back to my normal brush, otherwise it's gonna look weird. Yeah, yeah. This is cool. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I love rim lights so much. It's so tasty. Okay, it is. It looks so much better from above. I don't know why I ever thought about doing it from below. What the hell? Okay, yeah. Actually, I like that a lot more, that positioning. Okay. And duplicate. Set this to add. That one. Yeah, I think it should be purple again, shouldn't it? Now it's actually going to make sense. Gaussian blur. Actually going to make it more of a pinkish purple. Just so that it kind of sets itself apart from the lightning, but it still shows that it's the lightning, you know? Oops. I forgot some down here. I forgot it down here. Hey, where's my pink? Yeah. Okay. Back to Gaussian blur because I keep removing it. Do you call it Gaussian blur or Gaussian blur anyway? I'm so sorry if I'm getting it wrong. It feels like a Gaussian blur to me, but I'm not too sure. Ah, that's a bit too much, not too much. Okay. Because I screwed up and I added some more here, I'm just gonna go in with Mr. Forest, whatever the hell it's called. Was it? Forester. Yeah. That's the way to go. Am I adding this on the right? Yeah, okay, I am. Okay, yeah. I like this. Just gonna add a bit of, not a sunrise, but a little bit of a lighter color. Maybe a blue. Uh. Okay. Gauze the shit out of it again a little bit. Not too much. Okay. Yeah, I actually like this. This is cool. Yo, guys, look at this. I drew a dragon. Oh, yeah. Bam. No. Come on. Guys, how do you make a brush that like actually listens to you when you want it to be, I don't know, full pressure, full opacity? Okay. I like this. I really like this. I don't know what to add to it. Sorry, guys, if you can hear the noise of my headset going on and off. If there's no music playing, it just screws up and turns itself off. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to go. I'm gonna go grab the eyes. I want the eyes to glow. Since it's like a god, it would make sense for her eyes to glow. I think that would be so cool. Copy paste. I'm gonna pop that. Where am I gonna pop that? Over here? Yeah, I think over here. Okay. Oops. I'm gonna bloom this. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's a start. And now I'm gonna gauze the hell out of it. Now I need to put it under the eye layer, which is really stupid because guess what I did? I removed the eye layer. So, I'm gonna have to cut this out like an idiot. And I've just thought I'm gonna add some chromatic aberration to this. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, this is such a cool effect. I like this. It looks like it's like real now, a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, I like this. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm very happy with this. I really like this design. Thank you so much, Sherbet, for attacking me. You're going to get revenged very soon today. Now, good. Got that. Now, I think I am gonna go have some lunch, guys. So, I'm gonna call it quits here. Thank you so much for joining me. I am very hungry though, so I'm only gonna do one piece. I've sat here for almost 2 hours, so I'm not really sticking to my plan. So I'll probably only get three pieces done this week on stream, which is not as much as I would have hoped, but that's fine. We're doing our best here. But I can feel the burn. I can feel the burnout, so I want to reduce that as much as possible just to make sure that this doesn't burn me out too much. But yeah. Thank you. Bye, root beer. Hope you have a good food time. Thank you. Thank you. You too, if you plan on eating anything. Or good night, good morning, whatever's going on with your time zone. Thank you so much for joining me. See you guys tomorrow.